Welcome back to Brett Plays Battletech. So this is a second series of this where we are playing the vanilla version, 1.9. And basically this is to show the differences between the vanilla version of Battletech, which is this version right here, and Battletech Advanced 3062. And if you play Rogue Tech, you can see some of the differences as well, and some of the other mods. I primarily play 3062, and this one I have played Rogue Tech. However, it just hasn't been updated in probably 3 months or so, maybe even longer than that, so I really haven't played it in a while. So anyway, we are going to get started. We're going to do a new career. And this is the new screen for Battletech. We are going to take that off. We're going to take Iron Man off. We're going to go parts to 4. We want randomized mechs. On the bottom here, I think we're just going to go normal all the way through. If you're curious, you could go easy, normal, or hard on every single one of them. That's the only options you really have. And if you played advanced or looking at playing advanced, this screen's going to be set up a little bit different. They're going to give you those normal. They change it to slow or, hard in some aspects. Contract payment is there. The salvage, they actually give a percentage. They go with 15%. You can go in between 10% and 25%. They add on what you buy as well is at a percentage. So they add some more things to it. If you're kind of curious what they add to it, you can watch Brett Plays Battletech Advanced 3062 Episode 1, and you can actually see the difference of the difficulty settings screen. So anyway, we're going to hit start. We just went with normal for everything. We're going to do 4-part salvage, and we are not playing on Iron Man mode today. So anyway, this will take a second or two to load up, and while I have the opportunity, I'd like you to, if you like the videos, to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to know when the videos are released. I plan on releasing these videos 3 times a week. I believe it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Battletech Advanced videos will be released Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday, along if things don't pop up in life that would alter that schedule. So anyway, I'm going to select the same things I selected in Advanced. So if you were to watch that first, I went with the Rimworld, Family Betrayed, and Solaris Gladiator. And the probably main reason why I did this is to get the gunnery up to 4. We're going to be the very same person that we were in... Oops. And I think I misspelled it just the same. There we go, we'll even be the same guy. Wear the same clothes, and we are good to go. So we'll save that. We are ready to start. We hit the confirm button, and we are on the main game screen. A little bit of difference here is on 3062. All of this is all in line, so if you want to see your Mech Warrior, all you do is click Barracks and it goes to Mech Warrior. It doesn't go past that point, so you don't have to select over. One difference between advanced and this, 1,800 points for training, whereas in advanced you can select anywhere from 1750 XP to 10,000. You're limited to 1,800 on this one. We are going to take multi-shot. The mech bay looks the same on the outside. So what did we get? We got a Centurion, a Vindicator, a Panther, a Spider, and a Locust. Inside, it's a little bit different. One of the key things is on advanced, you would have an engine. You don't have that here. The other thing is they have a little box up here that allows you to put special things in, like if your mech was to have a double heat sink, you would have the double heat sink, I can't remember what it's called, up in this box that allows you to have double heat sinks. Here you can have double heat sinks, but you don't need that. The other thing is the selection of weapons is much greater, and the selection of ammo. So you can have long range ammo, but then you can have other versions of long range ammo in advance. I know in the short range ammo, one example would be you could get acid. You aren't going to get acid in this version. However, it's not saying this isn't a bad version. It's just the vanilla version, a little dumbed down is the way, I guess, the best way to put it. Ship upgrades, pretty simple. In the advanced version, all of these options are here. You also have the option for expanding your second lance. So you don't have a second lance in the vanilla version. In the advanced version, you do. And you can make upgrades to do that. You also have some extra upgrades that aren't shown here. So in Battletech Advanced, the 3062, you actually get to kind of choose your starting point. So, can we scroll out anymore? No, we can't. So the map is very similar to this map, but you can choose where you start. In the vanilla version, it kind of chooses where you're starting. I know I played one version, I started down here, I believe, or somewhere down here. I can't remember what planet I started on, but you kind of choose the area. I know I chose to start over in this area on the advanced version. You don't have that option here. It is what it is. When it comes to customizing, there is no differences. You have the same options. I'm gonna call it the Copper Strike Team number 2. Yeah, there's not really any differences on this part. So if you were thinking there were here, this is the one area that is identical. No matter where you're at. So the other thing is money, starting money. You start with about $1 million here.
Waiting for orders.
New mech warriors available.
On the game, you do not. It's set at 650,000, which, I mean, I've already spent money, and that would be 250,000 less. It can even go lower. I believe you could set it down as low as 250,000 to start. And you can set it up as high as, I want to say, 2.5 mil. It might even be a little higher than that. I can't remember. One thing we want to do is go into the settings. We want to, we want these set to be sped up. Melee, I do like watching that. We're gonna put that down here. Hack zoom. Drop that down like that. And let's save that. So we bought a couple extra warriors. That's just because, you know what, we need a few. And we can slowly increase their abilities. And I will tell you something, I'll probably kill one or two of them, so might as well get them now. And we may get some other ones as we go through, and we might fire some of these if we get a better one and we haven't been improving a mech. So the first battle we're going to do is not the target acquisition. That one's pretty, that would probably be a very tough one. I think we're just going to start with a half-star battle. We're going to negotiate. We're actually going to go for a little more cash. You just don't know how many mechs are going to be on this. We could end up with 2 and only get 5 to 7 parts. So we're going to get it so we can pick 2 parts, because we could only pick 2 parts no matter what, and get 9 salvage and get a little extra cash. Now, there is a bug in this game that has happened since the 1.9, and I hope that it gets fixed soon. You'll actually probably get to see that bug at the end of this mission or at the end of the which mission would it be? The next mission. I'm not for sure which one it will be, but you'll probably get to see what actually the little bug is, because I'm gonna definitely point it out to you. And if by any amazing chance Harebrained Schemes is watching this, hopefully they will fix that bug sooner than later. So we are ready. We are deploying. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Lets me know that you guys like it, and when you subscribe, it will let you know when I post the new video, so you can watch. So anyway, this should be a relatively easy mission. I'm going to point out a lot of things that are different in this mission versus 3062. And not saying that this isn't fun, but 3062 is definitely more challenging, even at a half-star or a half-skull. Just the way the mechanics are done make the layout just more challenging. So this is actually taking a little bit longer than what normal it takes to load up. Usually it's a little faster. Anyway, we are ready to go now, so let's get going. So the very first difference is this. Alright, we're going straight forward. In Advanced 62, right at this point, we could actually have 5 pilots and 5 mechs on the ground. We can only have 4 with the vanilla version. So that's the very first difference. You get 2 lances with 3062. You do not get 2 lances with the vanilla version. Besides that, the weapon setup on these mechs would all probably be the same in advanced as they are here. I don't think you would see any difference. The Panther would have that. The Vindicator would have its. The Centurion 9A would have exactly what we got here. So this lineup right here would be no different on 3062. So initially there would be no change in how things were set up. So here is where the first change would be. So we have a 50% hit chance on this Command 2D. If this mech hasn't moved yet, we would not have a 50% hit chance. We would have a 0.9 because it would be in that startup safety net where if you get there before they move, you're not going to get that. And if you notice, this has no evasion, and we got a 50% hit chance. Not going to happen. It would be a 0.9. The other thing that keeps it low is her gunnery, I think, is 2. Even if this mech has moved, we wouldn't be at 50% with a 2 gunnery. We would probably be looking at about a 17% chance from where we're at. It might even be a little bit less. We might be looking at about 9. But you know what? In the vanilla version, you get a little better shot. And we hit with both. In 3062, I don't think we would have hit with both. We would have been lucky to hit with one. So the Panther is next. I believe she has a 3 gunnery. And she has a 60 with a 3 gunnery. Again, it just wouldn't be that easy in 3062. We would be looking at below 20%. Gonna jump with this one too, just because we get a little closer. Ooh, there's a Javelin 10F as well. So we're gonna take aim at that. Again, this one's moved. And we're still looking at 50%. I can't re-emphasize this enough. We would not have 50%. The Centurion will walk right behind. $45, 55, 60%. We're gonna go with this right here. We hit almost with all.
Enemy mech, critical damage detected.
Pretty lucky on that one. Believe it or not, on this battle, I think these are the only 2 mechs we got. I don't see any more, and we should see something. So I think we are pretty much right where we need to be. So you got to go with these hit chances again. 70% with a 2. It just, we just wouldn't have that kind of an average.
I'm hit.
How, and I gotta tell you something, he did one karate chop on that one.
Got it.
To get a head hit, and he used his leg. So now, if you notice, these have evasion, and if you notice, the evasion has dropped the hit percentage. This is what drops the hit percentage, not the skill of the pilot. So we're going to go after this. It's a 50 and 45. She has a 3 gunnery. She has a 3 gunnery. And after we shoot, long as we don't kill, we're going to go after this one again. And you're going to notice that her hit point has gone up to 60%. That's because he lost 1 evasion point. In 3062, you would not lose any evasion points when you're shot at. So this average wouldn't go up because of that. It would have stayed at that lower rate. And since her gunnery is 3 and hers is 3, it probably would have been close to the same. And that mech is down. The only thing that might have raised or lowered it is distance away. So with a PPC, a little farther away is probably going to raise that gunnery up a little bit. But when you look at this like that...
Oh, you're gonna get some now. Yes, you are.
Alright, missed. Those are some of the key things on how
Location confirmed.
this differs. I gotta, and I'm gonna emphasize this through this video because this is really our last mech that we have. She has a 2 gunnery and we have an 80% hit chance. In advanced, would not have that. And the hit chance is all because the evasion, there's no evasion because there was no movement of the mech.
Copy that. Critical hit, Commander. Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
And the mech is gone. And that is that round. Pretty simple. Pretty easy.
Mission successful.
And so this mission here had no bonuses, so I can't show you the bug. We'll have to go on a mission that has the bonuses for that. 23 days injured. So now on this here, one of the biggest differences and the only difference is XP. When you play Advance, depending on what you select for the speed of development is going to depend on how much XP you actually get. So I think I set it at at normal or the middle range. We're set at the middle range here. We get 500 XP on vanilla. We would get 350 XP on 3062. So the biggest difference is our mechs are going to develop slower in 3062. I think even if you set it on the high, you don't even get 500. I think you get 450. I might be wrong on that. I might have to go back and check. So this is the reason why I said, you know, we went for the 2 parts so we could choose 2 parts, but we didn't go for the full salvage. There's only 6 pieces here. We're not going to get the full salvage to start with. So, boom, we got it all. We're done. Mission number 1 in the books. So that's a really quick explanation of the differences. If you want to see the differences, if you go back and you watch my video, Brett Plays Battletech Advanced 3062 Episode 1, you can really see a lot of the key differences in that first video. And you don't even have to watch it all the way through. You could just watch the beginning part. So we have one pilot out of order. I don't think we have any repairs. Oh, nope, we gotta repair the spider. That's gonna take a whole day. So we're gonna advance the 1 day so we get the heavy metal bonus crate. And we're gonna take the crate because, hey, why not? We get a free mech. So we get the snub PPC. I actually liked that. You're going to see a change. The coil this gives a lot of heat. I'm not for sure what we're going to put that on. The Vulcan, it's got to be a melee mech because it has really no hard points for anything else.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
I have to say the Vulcan's probably about the worst mech we could have got.
This is an all-ship announcement. As a reminder, pets are not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out on shore leave and you see something fluffy, enjoy it. There.
We don't have anything right now. It's got an AC-2, a medium laser, 2 machine guns. I would almost be tempted to pull the AC-2 out and either put 4 small lasers in, especially on the vanilla version. That would be 2 tons, and we could really build the armor up by doing that. Well, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're probably not even gonna run this mech to start because it's pretty much useless. But I think we could actually pull the machine gun out, the flamer out, the ammo out, put in 4 small lasers, and this thing would actually might not be that bad, and we could max out the armor. And so that's what I think I'm going to do on that one. Anyway, let's do our second contract. We don't want to do that. We're going to do a battle. So this is a 1 skull battle. Yeah. We're going to take max salvage. The likelihood is we're going to get at least 3 or 4 mechs in this, and maybe 2 to 4 vehicles. You know, who knows? We'll put in Pulsar. Oh, look at that. Jake was 2, and she was getting better hit chances than Icehouse was in the Spider. That's pretty funny. That shows you how the mechanics for targeting are on this. When you play, if you played this and never played 3062 or even Roguetech, you will notice it's a lot harder in the beginning to actually hit a mech. It takes longer to play the same mission, because that mission, it's much more difficult to actually hit your target. So it takes just longer to kill. I have found that in 3062, you're better off going melee than actually trying to fire and kill them that way. You go up and you hit them, you're more likely going to do more damage than what you're going to actually do in the early stages, than using your lasers or your autocannon or missiles. Whereas in this version, you're probably better shooting at them because you get more damage. That's another thing. You'll see that they reduce the damage hits in advanced 3062. I'll give you a good example here in just a second.
Interface initiated.
So we're going, where are we going? We're going right there. So the Spider, the damage for a medium laser is 25. This same medium laser, the damage in 3062 is 20. So you take less damage and it's harder to hit, which basically says it's going to be a lot harder
Affirmative.
to you know, kill your mech or the enemy. Alright, so I think we're going to go into cover. Did I see anything? It only shows 1.
New
Ooh.
sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
What is that on a 1 skull? That's a Wolverine 6K. I gotta tell you something, we want that. Too bad we,
Firing all weapon.
oh, got a heat sink.
Target's taken a critical hit.
So we got a medium mech, a Wolverine. That's pretty darn impressive.
Armor holding.
Commander. Up high.
So this Wolverine doesn't have a lot of armor. I mean, you can see that.
Engaging target.
Oh, we missed. One of the few times we missed.
That shot got past my armor.
Orders. Locking on.
There we go. So the Wolverine and the Satyrian are probably pretty close. The Wolverine has a little more, it's a 55 ton versus a 50 ton.
Engaging target.
Knocked out a leg. Sweet.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Now if we can just take out the other leg, we could get 2 parts, I believe. I mean, I'd like to get a 6K. Okay, so we got 2 there. And I'm really thinking, let's back up.
Confirmed.
Let's aim at the leg.
Affirmative.
So he's knocked down to 2, so we'll all get an opportunity to hit his leg. You want the leg.
All weapons are low.
I don't think we hit the leg there.
Commander.
Right in between them.
Affirmative.
Nope, we didn't hit the leg. We want the leg. Come on, leg. Aha, left arm. Dang it.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Alright, one more time. 4 times, trying to get the leg. What do we need? 64? We need the leg. We should be able to get it.
All weapons committed.
No!
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
He doesn't have anything left. I just wanted the leg.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's do this.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Oh my goodness, you missed them both.
That's a miss.
Tell me something I didn't know. What is that, locust?
Reporting internal damage.
Waiting for orders.
90%. Legs on that side. Let's try it.
Coordinates received.
It is go time.
Finally got it.
Hostile removed.
Unfortunately, I think we're only getting 1 part. 2 locusts.
Reporting major armor loss. Yes, Commander. On the move.
So here's the difference, and we know she has a 3 gunnery, 80% no evasion, 70% evasion.
Roger that. Solid connection, that one.
We're only gonna get our missiles to go 75, 55. All right. That one took off over there.
That's my six. My internals are taking a beating.
Commander. Firing full complement on enemy.
A little bit, not much. And that one didn't move. I gotta wonder about the computer AI sometimes.
Firing all. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yes, we did.
Commander. Copy that. Copy that.
All right. Now we only have one mech
Rogue
left.
one.
Down. We're going for the center.
All weapons.
There we go. Not too difficult of a mission.
Mission successful.
All right. So we didn't get an extra payout on that one. Not too much damage. Oh, 3 Wolverine parts. Better than I thought. We are going to, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get all of it. Awesome. So we only need one more Wolverine 6K part to get a Wolverine. And the Wolverine actually is a really good early game mech. The 6K is a lot better than the 6R, I gotta say. But anyway, that takes care of that. Now we got to make some repairs. The Panther is one where I'm going to make a repair, and we're going to make a change here. If we check the store, and if they don't have the 6. So the goal is to take the snub PPC, put that on. Put the 6 SRM, we actually get more firepower. We take a little bit of heat, but I believe we can throw on a heat sink or two and increase our armor so it's actually a stronger mech. We're going to confirm that.
I'll get it in the schedule.
This here, there's not a whole lot that we can do. So we set it there. Let's just move the day forward, because I've never seen the day go on the fast mode. Huh.
Job's done.
That's a lot quicker. I like that. So anyway, I'm gonna stick to my main thing, and that is 2 missions of video. You'll notice that the Battletech 1.9 version, vanilla, is going to be shorter videos, at least until we get farther into the missions. And even then, the videos are going to be shorter. We'll probably be able to do 2 in an hour, whereas with 3062, there might be some that we may only do one mission an hour. So you will notice vanilla, a lot shorter, a lot simpler game, not as many things to have to worry about. One of the biggest differences in the game that I can say, besides the different weapons and stuff like that, but in gameplay, is the accuracy of the weapons in the beginning. In the vanilla, the accuracy is very high. In 3062 and in some other mods, they have really taken that down. And as I said earlier, for me, I tend to do more melee in the early game with 3062 than what I will do in the vanilla version of the game. But anyway, thanks for watching. This video will be posted on Monday, and this is the first one of many of Battletech version 1.9 Vanilla Edition. Thank you, and bye for now.